It's a really compelling matchup. It has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Returner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, who's seen teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker at running back. This guy certainly has that kind of potential.
You know, he had a chance to look around and go to several different schools. He thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Clemson Tigers offense gets their first crack now. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Inside the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
But another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20.
Early on in the football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Pointer in the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Glenn. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. The kick team grabs the ball.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it, and he can't hold on to the football.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Clemson. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Glenn. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Miami offense back out of the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 31.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
On first down, it's play action. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. Cade's looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The back's got it. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks left and finds his target there. He made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Back behind the quarterback, line in a pistol. He's going to hand this off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Clemson, 21, Miami, 0.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play. The Hurricanes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They call the draw play here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack it.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The receiver grabs it.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He could go. The 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Handoff to the back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Clemson. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion of the tight end. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Play action here on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Oh, he makes the catch! And tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
After the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Running with purpose. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Over the middle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half.
And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It is intercepted. Touchdown, Canes. A big defensive score.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Gain moves the ball to the 38, and another first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre.
A deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double...
Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The The Tigers will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him and makes a heck of a play.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he'd pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Miami, 15.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Canes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the right side. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 18, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Offense made in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Clemson now operating in the red zone. And now the running back's got it again. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running out of time in the pocket. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a play by this quarterback. You're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Miami, 15.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, and he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Canes will line up to boot it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time.
On to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll try the left side with a toss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarter. Running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Clemson, 59. Miami, 15.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Glenn. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught quickly. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. First down again. They're going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Throwing off play action. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Holding.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the toss play, runner moving left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they...
Now here he goes at the 20. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him, and it seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Grinding away with a running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a toss to the left side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good.
Miami, 18.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not...
And that one's picked off. What a play. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 18.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take...
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
And that's good enough for offense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Armstrong.